Satoshi Nakamoto's vision is completely changing the way we see money. Do you know why? Discover now the revolution behind Bitcoin and how it can transform your financial life. Hello, everyone. This is Gray Investor, and today we're diving into one of the most intriguing topics in the financial world, Satoshi Nakamoto's revolutionary vision. Whether you're a fan or a skeptic of cryptocurrencies, what he created can transform the future of money as we know it. If you enjoy content like this, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Or if you like to see a different type of financial content, leave a comment below. Your opinion is essential to help us make this channel even better. Now, let's get straight to the point. Satoshi Nakamoto is a name that carries mystery and power in the financial world. He or she is the mastermind behind Bitcoin, the first decentralized cryptocurrency, which revolutionized the concept of money and global transactions. What's most intriguing is that no one knows for sure who Satoshi Nakamoto is. Could it be a person, a group, a fictitious identity? Despite numerous theories about his true identity, what really matters is the monumental impact of his creation. Bitcoin was introduced to the world in 2008 in a paper titled Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. This document brought an innovative solution to eliminate financial intermediaries, offering greater freedom and security to users. Nakamoto disappeared from the public scene in 2010, leaving the technology in the hands of a global community. His departure reinforces the decentralizing principle of Bitcoin. There are no leaders, just a system. After all, who else could create something so revolutionary while remaining in the shadows? It's fascinating to think that a person or a group, still anonymous to this day, managed to develop such a revolutionary solution as Bitcoin. But the impact of this creation goes far beyond a simple digital financial system. The idea behind Bitcoin was to solve real problems affecting economies and individuals worldwide. Satoshi Nakamoto didn't just create a digital currency. He addressed one of the greatest challenges of the traditional financial system: centralization. Banks, governments, and large financial institutions have always acted as intermediaries in controlling money, often creating high costs, delays, and a lack of transparency. Bitcoin's proposal was to remove these intermediaries and put power in the hands of users, enabling direct and secure transactions. What is your opinion on this decentralized model? Do you believe that Bitcoin can truly be the future of money? Leave your comment below. We want to know your perspective. This revolutionary model of decentralization also brought something unprecedented. Trust is not placed in an entity, but in the code itself, which is transparent and accessible to all. This has opened doors to a more inclusive financial system, especially in countries where people have little or no access to banks. That's why Bitcoin, despite its controversies, continues to be a symbol of financial freedom and a clear response to the limitations of the current economic model. The financial freedom proposed by Nakamoto is not just a theoretical idea. It translates into a direct impact on the lives of millions of people around the world. In a traditional system, financial transactions depend on intermediaries, such as banks or payment processors, which not only charge fees, but can also block or delay operations due to bureaucratic or political issues. Bitcoin removed this barrier by introducing blockchain technology, which enables peer-to-peer transactions securely and transparently. Blockchain functions as a public and immutable ledger, where all transactions are recorded and verified by a decentralized network of computers. This ensures that no one can alter or manipulate the data without the network's consensus, promoting trust without the need for a central intermediary. This innovation is particularly relevant in regions where trust in financial institutions is low or non-existent. Moreover, Satoshi Nakamoto's proposal brings an interesting aspect: program scarcity. Unlike fiat currencies, which can be printed in large quantities by governments, Bitcoin has a fixed limit of 21 million units, creating a value model based on supply and demand. This detail has transformed Bitcoin into a kind of digital gold, attracting investors and companies seeking to protect their assets against inflation. This vision of decentralization and program scarcity has placed Bitcoin in the spotlight, not only as a financial alternative, but also as a strategic asset during times of economic crisis and global instability. After all, it's not just a currency, it's a revolution in how we perceive and use money. This revolution proposed by Nakamoto, although it began with Bitcoin, quickly expanded to even deeper concepts about the future of money and financial transactions. Decentralization was the starting point, but Nakamoto's true vision lies in creating a global financial system that is accessible, inclusive, and resilient to crisis. To understand how this impacts the future, we need to consider the challenges Bitcoin currently faces and the opportunities it offers. One of Bitcoin's main attractions is its ability to operate outside the control of governments and financial institutions. This characteristic is particularly important in scenarios of economic instability, where traditional currencies lose value rapidly. In countries with high inflation, such as Venezuela and Zimbabwe, Bitcoin has emerged as a practical solution, allowing people to preserve their purchasing power and conduct transactions without fear of constant devaluation. This aspect of Bitcoin makes it a safe haven during times of crisis. On the other hand, Nakamoto's vision has also faced criticism and challenges. One of the most debated points is Bitcoin's volatility, which can experience significant value swings in short periods. This raises questions about its viability as a daily use currency. However, many argue that this volatility is part of the maturation process of a young and evolving market. The growing adoption by companies, governments, and even financial institutions helps bring stability to the ecosystem. Have you noticed how adoption by major players is shaping the future of cryptocurrencies? Share in the comments what you think about this transformation. Additionally, Bitcoin's environmental impact is also a concern. The mining process, which ensures the security and validation of transactions, consumes a significant amount of energy. This has led to the pursuit of more sustainable solutions, such as transitioning to renewable energy sources and developing new consensus protocols that reduce energy consumption without compromising security. Despite these challenges, Nakamoto's vision remains clear: to create a system where power is in the hands of individuals. It is a model that not only challenges the status quo, but also inspires innovation in various areas. From smart contracts to new forms of crowdfunding, blockchain technology continues to push the boundaries of what is possible in the financial world. In the end, what Satoshi Nakamoto created was not just a digital currency, but a movement that questions and redefines people's relationship with money. Despite the challenges and criticisms, Nakamoto's vision continues to profoundly influence the global financial system, bringing with it a cultural and economic impact that transcends Bitcoin itself. One of the greatest contributions of this technology is the possibility of financial inclusion. Millions of people worldwide live on the margins of the traditional financial system, without access to bank accounts or basic credit services. With Bitcoin, anyone with a smartphone and internet access can participate in the global economy. This accessibility is revolutionary, especially in developing countries where banking infrastructure is limited or non-existent. Imagine small entrepreneurs who, without access to banks, could not expand their businesses. With Bitcoin, they can receive payments from clients anywhere in the world, without intermediaries and with reduced fees. This democratization of financial access is at the heart of Nakamoto's vision. Moreover, Bitcoin's impact goes beyond individuals. Global companies are beginning to adopt cryptocurrencies as part of their financial strategies, whether as a store of value or as a payment method. Giants like Tesla, PayPal, and even governments such as El Salvador have already incorporated Bitcoin into their systems. This growing acceptance validates the idea that cryptocurrency is not just a passing trend, but a financial revolution with long-term potential. However, Nakamoto's influence is not limited to the creation of Bitcoin. His vision of decentralization and autonomy has inspired a wave of blockchain-based innovations, such as smart contracts, non-fungible tokens (NFTs), and decentralized finance DeFi. These advancements are shaping new ways of thinking about ownership, transactions, and investment. In the end, Nakamoto's vision is a reminder that the traditional financial system can be challenged and reinvented. Bitcoin is not just an alternative, it is a statement that financial control does not need to be in the hands of the few, but rather the many. The future impact of Satoshi Nakamoto's vision goes far beyond Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies themselves. The blockchain technology that serves as Bitcoin's foundation is shaping the next generation of innovations in the financial sector and various other industries. The concept of decentralization introduced by Nakamoto has the potential to transform not only banking, but also areas such as healthcare, education, governance, and even intellectual property. In the future, it is possible that the decentralization model will extend to new types of contracts and transactions, such as smart contracts, which automate agreements without the need for intermediaries. This can reduce costs, increase security, and promote transparency in all types of transactions. Companies of all sizes are already exploring these possibilities, and the decentralized finance DeFi market is growing rapidly. Additionally, the growing adoption of cryptocurrencies and their potential integration with fiat currencies indicate that we are moving toward a future where the boundaries between traditional and digital financial systems become increasingly blurred. Bitcoin, as a pioneer, can pave the way for an era where money, transactions, and even the concept of ownership are reconfigured in a more inclusive and accessible way. This vision, planted by Satoshi Nakamoto, continues to expand and promises to transform, in the near future, the way we handle our finances, security, and identity in the digital world. Satoshi Nakamoto's vision for the future of money is undoubtedly one of the most revolutionary ideas of our time. He not only introduced Bitcoin, but also planted the seed for a global transformation of the financial system, challenging traditional models and proposing a more decentralized, accessible, and transparent future. Despite criticisms and challenges, the idea of a borderless financial system, free of intermediaries and with greater individual autonomy, continues to gain momentum. Today, Bitcoin is not just a digital currency. It represents a movement that questions the status quo and inspires innovation across various fields. The blockchain technology behind Bitcoin is expanding its horizons to sectors like healthcare, governance, and education, demonstrating that Nakamoto's vision transcends finance. The real question that remains is, are we ready to embrace this revolution? The future of money is being shaped right now, and you can be part of this transformation. If this idea resonated with you, share your opinion in the comments and check out the recommended videos on Bitcoin that can provide even greater clarity on the subject. Subscribe to the channel and join us on this journey to explore and understand the future of finance.